If you must dye, go non-toxic or make your own.
There are brands of dye available that claim to be dog-friendly, non-toxic, and hypoallergenic, and many can be found online. It's also possible to use DIY methods to dye your pet's fur, which may be less harmful to them if they lick or ingest it. Color can be taken from real food items such as beets for red or spinach for green. Food coloring can also be used. The closer to all natural, the better. Some people have used Kool-Aid to dye their dog's fur, but it's not recommended since it tends to make a sticky mess and contains ingredients that could be harmful if ingested.
Safe dog dye brands may have misleading packaging.
The labeling on dog dye can be misleading if you don't read the package carefully. Dog dye brands marked hypoallergenic or non-toxic may also feature warnings about the product possibly causing itching and skin irritation in the fine print at the bottom. Also, in conflict to the non-toxic claim, certain products might also feature warnings about washing the dog's mouth out for 15 minutes and immediately contacting a vet if the product is accidentally ingested. Be sure to read a dye product's label carefully. You should assume there will be medical hazards with any product, no matter how it may be advertised as safe and natural.
Modern dye products for dog hair have not been tested for their effects on a canine's health.
While there are dog hair dye products owners can buy, none have been tested for their health effects. However, it is interesting to note that Clariol conducted research on dogs when testing their hair dye products in the late 1980s. According to the study, after many colorings, the dog's hairs split and peeled, severely damaging the hair shaft. Their skin became dry and irritated, and several dogs became hyperactive and restless as the experiment continued. Pet owners aren't going to dye their dog's fur 80 times a day like the researchers, but it still proves hair dye may not be as safe for dogs as you think.
Dye changes how dogs smell and appear to other dogs.
A visit to a dog park will demonstrate that dogs tend to sniff each other a lot. They use their acute sense of smell to determine the gender, emotional state, and even the diet of another dog. It's been claimed that a dog's nose is 10,000 to 100,000 times more accurate than that of a human. But when a dog's fur is dyed, their smell changes along with their appearance. This can confuse other dogs, especially if they are a dog they had previously met and were already comfortable with. Dyed fur can also alarm your dog when they realize they themselves smell different.
Dyed dogs are not natural or necessary.
When humans dye their hair, they usually do so to express their individuality. Dogs, however, express themselves in other ways and don't need to be pink to feel like themselves. Dyeing a dog's fur treats them more like an accessory than a living creature. There are many other ways to show off your dog, such as ribbons, bandanas, or dog clothing. Even a silly Halloween costume is a better choice. If dogs were meant to be blue with yellow polka dots, they would have been born that way. A spokesperson for PETA says, PETA would urge people to let dogs be dogs, love and appreciate them for their natural beauty and leave them out of our confusing human shenanigans.
It can be humiliating to your furry friend.
It can be humiliating to your furry friend.
It's illegal in some states and comes with hefty fines.
It's illegal in some states and comes with hefty fines.
It's possible for dogs to get painful ear infections during the dyeing process.
It's possible for dogs to get painful ear infections during the dyeing process.
Dyeing your dogs first stress them out.
Dyeing your dogs first stresses them out.
Your dog might be allergic to the dye.
Your dog might be allergic to the dye. Dog gets no amusement out of being purple or any other color.
Hair dyes can be toxic to your canine companion.
Hair dyes can be toxic to your canine companion.
Hey guys, thank you so much for the support and likes and comments down below, and also thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to see you in the next video. Then take care, bye.